The last guest we have before we go to break is Marlow. He is an American rabbit mix, and he's 1 year old. He came to us, unfortunately, because his owners were moving and they just couldn't take him with them. So he's looking for his new forever home here with us. We have some information about him. He has been around kids before. There were 4 kids in their household. So if you are looking to add a rabbit to your family and you have small children, Marlow has been around kids before. He also is a big fan of strawberries, but strawberries do have a lot of sugar in them. So when you're feeding your rabbits, you want to make sure that things that have a lot of sugar and you're only giving them sparingly and as a treat. That shouldn't be the main staple in their diet. They're going to need their hay and their pellets, and then their leafy greens, their lettuce and things like that. When you're considering taking a rabbit on, they are just as much work as, say, a cat or a dog. They can't just be left in their cages. They do have a lot of exercise requirements. Generally speaking, you should house your rabbit all the time in an exercise pen like this in an open area so that they can move around in your home in either a dedicated room. Some people put them in their living room so that they're around the family all the time. And then rabbits are also going to need outside exercise time when the weather is nice. They are going to need that opportunity to get out and run in the grass. A great thing about rabbits is, just like cats, they can be litter box trained. We've had rabbits here in the past, like Jane, who never went outside of her litter box. So that's something that you can do, and that'll make cleanup much easier for you if you do get them litter trained. They are prey animals, so you do want to make sure that you're keeping them safe from your other existing animals, and that you're being careful about how you approach them. Because they are prey animals, their eyes, they see things on the sides. So if you're putting your hands right in front of them, they might not be able to see that very well. You should always approach rabbits from the top. You want to be gentle with them. You also need to be careful with the ways that you pick them up because they do have such strong hind legs. If you pick them up incorrectly, they could hurt themselves if they start kicking. So you just want to make sure that you're really prepared to take on a rabbit, because they're not, as I said, they're not just something that you can throw in a cage and occasionally pet. They are a big responsibility, but they are an enjoyable family pet. So if you're interested in taking on a more interesting, non-traditional pet, we do have plenty of rabbits available for adoption here at Animal Control, and one of them is Marlow. That's going to wrap it up for this half of Pet Pals. Stay tuned, and we'll be back with some adoptable cats that you can add to your family.